no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. This is Boog Nice coming at you with a quick update here. Just wanted to talk to you a bit about framing. I've been talking about framing a lot recently. I actually want to touch on one thing too. I was talking to David Walton and on Facebook in the chat because I had just put up a picture of Deadpool. It was like a continuation from the review I did with the Figma male and female swimmers. And at the end of that video, at the end of that review, I had put up a display that I was working on, and I tried to work through it. It was actually the second time that I tried to work with the Doctor Strange portal effect that came with the SH Figuarts Doctor Strange. The first time that I tried to do it, I had posted a picture and I got some feedback in the group, and people were saying, oh, it would have been cool if you had different background in the circumference in the middle of the portal, because it was basically showing the same background throughout, you know, in the center of the portal and, you know, the actual atmosphere or the background there. I don't know if that makes sense, but so this time I tried to work through it and to actually change it up and to really blend it and make it look like you know, the inner portion of the portal was another place. But I noticed that when I posted that, I got some more feedback, and I noticed that the bottom of the portal was showing a little bit too much of the orange. I had like a book behind there, and then at the top a bit of the blue poster paper was showing too. So third time's the charm. Hopefully I'm gonna have to go back and do it again. That was like probably almost a year ago when I did it the first time, and then I just recently tried it again. So again, just basically highlighting the grind and how it is. But as far as the framing and stuff goes for that particular setup, I thought it was nice and everything was cool there. But I also just reviewed the Berserk anime Figma Griffeth figure that you see right here on horseback. The horse is the old Toy Biz Lord of the Rings horse, and I really like the way those match up here. But this was all about the framing. You saw me at the beginning of here adding these little extra trees on the left and right just to frame this up, basically to get it where I need it as far as video is concerned. When I'm taking the pictures, I don't need the extra two trees on the left and right. It's framed up a little better according to the specs that I'm shooting in. But if you look here, one thing that I'm real cognizant of when I'm framing stuff, I don't like the way this is I want everything to kind of have its own space. I don't like things to kind of overlap when I'm framing them up through the viewer. Again, like I always say, I frame up everything through the viewer of the camera and make sure that that, you know, if I want to change anything out in here, that I do it while looking through the viewer so that I know that everything is sound. But I don't like things to overlap. If you notice here, the first pictures that I took, this axe in this guy's hand was kind of overlapping and covering the bottom of the horse, and I want the frame to just be, I don't know, it's weird. I'm weird like that when it comes to it. So if you notice, nothing is really overlapping here, but I am filling the space aside from the top here, which is the atmosphere or the sky or whatever the case may be. But if you notice, nothing is really overlapping too much. That guy's there because I don't want this to be in focus too much. Not to mention that this is supposed to be kind of like old school, and she's wearing like a bikini. I don't think they had bikinis in medieval times or whatever too. So I'm thinking about all of that type of stuff. I'm thinking about every little intricate detail and what makes sense above all else, you know, not above the posing, but the posing is number one. But I'm always thinking about what actually makes sense too. And I'm cool with the way this is completely framed up here. Again, maybe I just want to fix that a little bit. Yeah, so yeah, that's even better. I'm even happier with with that. And yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking here. So yeah, I just want to chop it up with y'all for a few minutes and talk about that. Take your time, you know, take your time. You don't have to post something in the same day that you're working on it. Sometimes you need to sleep on that shit. Sometimes you need to just set up something and fall back for the night and go back the next day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is. Talk to y'all soon. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, peace.
That's crispy.